So our office talks a lot about target marketing. And what that is, you tell me about your house. Let's say that it's a single family, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom on 1 story. Just, picture that particular house. And who, who is going to be attracted to that type of house? Well, depending on the price point, it's probably somebody with a younger family, with kids. Why? Because they want to be on the parents want to be on the same floor as their babies, right? When kids become teenagers, hey, let's go get a second story and kick the kids up there because I've got stuff to do today, right? So, I think you can kind of relate to what I'm talking about, but we see it a lot. So that kind of analysis goes into the conversations with our listing appointments to try to figure out with the client, okay, let's think about who would be the best fit for this type of property. Because yes, you can always take a shotgun approach and just put the house online and hope that it sells. But if you want to really get top dollar, you want to be targeting your effort on the most opportune buyers that will really appreciate that house, right? So if another example, we have a lot of waterfront property here, a lot of waterfront homes, right? If you're not into boating or fishing, are you really going to be interested? Are you going to pay an extra $200,000 for that house? I'm looking for the guy that is a boating fanatic, right? So that's kind of how we think about it. We take the attributes of the house and think about who would be the best fit for that property, and then target our advertising towards them, right?
On
And
Facebook?
so,
Do you use Facebook? How do you target?
yeah, so there's online list brokers. You can buy lists of people that would fit the type of home that you're trying to sell, and then when you get their information, you can just set up custom audiences within Facebook so that, if I put you on my advertising campaign, you're going to see my face all day and you're going to know who I am, right? I mean, that's kind of the point. I want to target you because you are the most opportune buyer for this type of particular property, right? Yeah.
Right.
And I'm not going to, and another one would be, okay, I don't want to advertise a $200,000 property here to a family that might be making 500 grand a year. They're going to be looking for a different price point, right? So it's several things that we put together about the property and match it up with an avatar for a particular type of buyer. And then we're trying to marry those so we can go off and get that list of people that would be the best fit for that property and put them together. And then from there, we can push for a higher price when we go to sell it, because that house is going to be perfect for that buyer versus just sticking the house online and hoping that the right person happens to be looking for a home. There's a lot of people that they might come across a house and they weren't even really looking for a home, but it's put in front of them, and you're like, hey, wow, I hadn't thought about this. Let me give it some further thought. Let me talk to my family about this, because we were going to start talking about moving next year, but this looks like a deal, right? So it's about putting the right candy in front of the right prospect, right?
Yeah, sounds great. I need some candy now.